Welcome back to my video. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe and share the video. So tonight we're gonna do a little book sleepover. Okay, I tried to do this. If you watched my last video, because I'm planning to put that in the vlog y'all seen Sunday, which y'all probably seen that fail. We're gonna do it right tonight. Okay, I have picked 3 books that we're going to choose from. I'm excited to get into one of these books. Okay. You have Sarah Adams. This one is a second chance romance. I believe they were, yeah, this is Enemies to Lovers and second chance romance. So, I don't know, companion novel to the cheat sheet. You know what? I don't know, because I think she's redoing her books or something like that, or like making edits, and so it's like a re-release or something like that of the books. So I have the cheat sheet on pre-order for August. It comes out in August because I was started listening to it and I really enjoyed it. So I'm like, I thought about just reading rule book to hold me over, because that was the only book I could find that was available from her writing, and I've already listened to like 2 or 3 chapters of the cheat sheet and I was feeling her writing. This should be good. But I think companion just means it's in the same world, but it's about different people. This one is about Nora McKenzie's entire career lies in the hands of a famous NFL tight end, Derek Pender, who happens to be her extremely hot college ex-boyfriend. Nora didn't end things as gracefully as she could have back then, and now it has come back to haunt her. Derek is her first client as an official full-time sports agent, and he's holding a grudge. Derek has set his sights on a little friendly revenge. If Nora McKenzie, the first girl to ever break his heart, wants to be his agent, oh, he'll let her be his agent. The plan is simple: make Nora's life absolutely miserable, but if Derek knows anything about the woman he wants to love, she won't quit easily. Instead of giving in, Nora starts a scheme of her own, but then a wild night in Vegas leads to Nora and Derek in bed the next morning married. Y'all remember that movie, Ashton Kutcher and oh girl, was it Katherine Heigl? That movie, like What Happens in Vegas, that was hilarious. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen with them. Fake Mate is a paranormal romance about werewolves. So 2 wolf shifters agree to be fake mates, unexpectedly find something real in this steamy paranormal romantic comedy by Lana Ferguson. Mackenzie Carter has had some very bad dates lately. In fact, she hasn't had a successful date in months. She's only a year out of residency. That got me too, because y'all know I'm going to be a doctor. Okay. And her grandmother's obsession with her finding the perfect mate to settle down with threatens to drive her barking mad. Out of options, she feels like it's a small thing to tell her grandmother that she's met someone. That is, until she blurts out the name of the last man she would ever date, Noah Taylor, the big bad wolf of Denver General. Noah Taylor, interventional cardiologist and all-around grump, has spent his entire life hiding what he is, with outdated stigmas still surrounding unmated alphas. No, he's alpha. Oh, I'm sorry. Noah has been careful to keep his designation under wraps. It worked for years until an anonymous tip brings everything to light. Noah is left with 2 choices: come clean to the board and risk his career, or find himself a mate. The chatty, overly friendly ER doctor asking him to be her fake boyfriend on the same day he's called to meet the board has to be kismet, right? It's kismet. So I'm hoping it's one of those things where they actually end up being fated mates in the end. And honestly, I used to read fated mate on Wattpad like all the time growing up, kind of feeling that kind of vibe. Whenever I don't know what to read, I kind of tend to get back on Wattpad on my phone, or like just find like one of my old romance werewolf stories that I love. So we might jump into this. Betting on you. Now, this one, okay, so I did tell you this about the other day, and I actually remember the gist of it. So she met this guy like years ago when her parents got divorced. It's kind of like they were in some situation where they had to be together for like 10 hours. It doesn't say where. Years later, they end up working together at the same place, and then they start seeing like relationships, and they start talking about friendships and like, can girls and guys be friends? The guy's like, of course they can, and then the girl's like, I can prove it to you they can. And then it ends up being a situation where someone might fall. Then what got me at the end, it says, but Charlie has a secret that involves Bailey. This is the main character, the FMC. Okay, Bailey in another bet that Charlie has made. Can the 2 make a real go of things, or has Charlie's secret doomed them before they can start? I said, oh my gosh. Literally, my theory is that Charlie had a bet with his homeboys that to make her fall for him, or like get in her pants or something like that. Then this ended up happening, so it kind of like led him to just keep pushing it and just see where things go. You get what I'm saying? And then there's gonna be some stuff happen, and then he's gonna fall, and then the boy's gonna be like da 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 da, and then she's gonna find out something, and she's gonna find out about the situation, and then it's just gonna be
Okay.
I don't know where to go. The fake mates. I feel like fake mates. This fake mate thing kind of calling. So I'm gonna run on the path, really comfy in the tub, and then I'm just show y'all which one I pick. Ew. Right. PDA renegades. Baby used to be a hall monitor is petty. Baby used to be a hall monitor.
Stop it. Get some help.
No, okay, let me stop. This is the one. I done read 2 pages. The first meeting happened at the airport. Okay, so yeah. But I got emotional because her parents get divorced, and that is already in the little synopsis or whatever. But her parents get divorced, and she's telling her dad. Had to tell her dad bye or whatever before she moved to Nebraska, which is where she was moving to live with her mom. So yeah. All right. So these books, we're gonna read these at another time. Okay, these were great, but this is our one. So let's run this back. So go ahead, get your bath ready. Okay, I already have my water. Get yours, and yeah. Oh yeah, we're in the tub with it. Like this is the vibe, and I have a babysitter on. So no worries. We're reading, betting on you, right? And girl, this is a kiki, and I'm happy about it. Like sometimes I just need that little light, fluffy read that's just gonna be a vibe and give what it needs to give. Pop tarts. I don't have a bath substrate. One day we'll get one. We'll get back in the bed on you. I am loving this read. Oh girl, don't get your water, sis. Stay hydrated. I'm on page 6. And I don't know if I mentioned that he said something about her being a hall monitor. And then she was like, it was a requirement or whatever. And he was like, basically saying, like, let's be honest, like, if it wasn't a requirement, you would definitely have done it anyway. And like in her thoughts, she's like, he's pissing me off because like, how does he know that? Though that may be true. When they ended up sitting on the plane together, that's crazy. Boy, Lynn can write a book. Little Mr. Linus movie. Yo. He's tall. Okay, y'all, we are comfy and in bed. I ended up changing into Babe's Naruto shirt because I'm hot. Okay, it's hot. I don't know if I have a hot flash or what, but it's really warm. And I was going to change it to it anyway, so I'm like, I might as well change it to it now. So we're going to get back into bedding on you. So far, I think I ended up page 18. Shout out to the little reading lamp. It's a kiki. I think Lynn Painter might be an autobiography author for me because I kind of wish I had better than the movies. I really wish I would have had that hard copy, but I don't. So one day I'll eventually get it. So far, they're on the plane and they ended up sitting next to each other. So like, it's some banter going on. So I don't want to give a whole bunch of stuff away, but I just want to give y'all the scene set up. This is why I wanted to read something like a romance, because it's like you already know they're going to end up together. It's just a matter of like not sharing all the funny scenes and stuff like that. Tonight we might only get to page 50. That was kind of like my idea. So we'll see where things kind of go, because 50 is in the middle of page chapter 7. Let's just see how it goes. You know, I like when both characters have like that humor aspect. Like, I do like when it's like, oh, one character is always like humorous or whatever, but I love when the other character like drops in like their little humor and stuff like that. I don't know, it just makes it all the more fun because everybody's just funny. We're on chapter 4 now. This is 1 year ago. So the first chapters we read were from 3 years ago, to make sure. Okay, well, it's from 3 years ago. So this is 1 year ago. So that means 2 years later. That's where we are in chapter 4. And it's Bailey's POV, which is the FMC. Female main character, because sometimes we don't be knowing, people be thinking you know and you don't know, so I had to learn it too. So, and the MMC is the male main character, which is Charlie. That's his name. Charlie is the MMC and Bailey is the FMC. So we just left off with them talking about on the plane from 3 years ago, the guys can't be friends with girls. And then, of course, he gave like a little analogy or whatever for her to understand it. And he basically was saying like he believes relationships are doomed to fail. That's why he believes what he heard on When Harry Met Sally. So, and it kind of makes sense why he feels that way, because his parents are divorced or whatever. Like they got divorced the past like two. I'm not gonna give too much detail, but they both have divorced parents. So I feel like they're both feeling the same thing. Like relationships are low key doomed to fail. Like. She's more like still some optimistic, not sure, but he's definitely like forget it. So let's keep reading. We're on page 26. So I am definitely liking this so far. I like when the chapters aren't like too long, and it kind of gives you that, and they're going back and forth. I think, yeah, pretty much going back and forth through POVs. So I'm really enjoying that. So I'm gonna update y'all once we get. I'm going to read chapter 4. Oh, chapter 5 was like a page and a half. Yeah. So let's read chapter 4 and 5. Let's get to page 36. So 2 more pages. And then I'll update you guys again. Okay. The connection. Can we acknowledge how good my skin is looking? Look at that glow. Okay, don't mind all that, but look at the glow. We are through the first 5 chapters. It's 36 pages. I'm feeling it. I am really enjoying this story. I'm loving the character of Bailey, our FMC, and Charlie, our MMC. I will say that you can already see like them connecting over the divorce situations, and I like that Lynn is kind of painting that picture of what this like for young teens to go through. It is a difficult thing, because I personally like come from a divorced parents, and they were divorced when I was 4, so I didn't really get to see them together as much. I only know them as divorced parents instead of like maybe 1 or 2 memories. It is crazy because like it is more difficult like when you have to go between 2 different places, and for me I had to do that weekly. So for them I think it's more like holidays or whatever, they alternate families or whatever. Yeah, I think that is going to be a big part that they bond on, and you can see that connection the end of one of the chapters and whatnot. Chapter 6 is starting with present day, so we will see, you know, what's happening in present day. She's talking to somebody new, another character we don't know yet, so I'm looking forward to that. This was fun. I was thinking about making our breakfast. Maybe in the morning and we'll have breakfast and we will keep reading before I go to church. Then we'll end things off from there. But I think this was really fun. I definitely think this should be something that we kind of keep in rotation. Y'all let me know what you think. Definitely make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Girl, listen, it's time to call it a night, and I'm gonna see y'all in the morning. I ain't gonna lie, I was definitely dozing off. I wonder if y'all seen it. Okay, y'all, good morning. Okay, so I kind of been up for a minute. So now I'm about to make breakfast before church. I've been making French toast lately, and it's been so good. It's just been hitting that like craving spot, and it could be because my cycle was on this week, TMI, I guess. I'm gonna make some more French toast. I feel like sometimes like when you're like ending off, sometimes the cravings are still there. I don't know, at least for me, they are.